So 5 years ago, Jorge Diaz assaulted me, and they've been fabricating cases ever since. In the meantime, the United States 90% service-connected veterans' bodies going to shit. I have to heat up this gel thing that my wife, who you tried to kill, VA, who you tried to kill. Last time I went there to get medication, and I have no medication. VA, thank you. This is a hot packet, which I've been using now for the past 3 days because one of the assaulting officers at the VA hospital, the big guy, forget his name. I don't want to say names. Yeah, he crushed my back against the ground because I'm 90% service connected and he's not. Oh, his name's Pereira. No, Herrera, Officer Herrera. Yeah, the big guy, the quarterback, who's supposedly from Monte Park, right here in front of my house. And Officer Alvarez, he threatened that he was gonna kill me with Rivera. Well, I got no medical treatment, and my back's so bad, I've been sleeping on the ground for the past 2 days. And without this packet, I can't even walk. And now I was supposed to go to court to be sentenced to probation by Judge Marcos Lopez. But Judge Marcos Titiri Lopez, no, he's a corrupt fuck. And that I have a lot of circumstantial evidence, and that he specifically didn't let me testify because he was running the fucking show in the courtroom. I remember when the prosecutor and the lawyer went to him all like, like, what do we do now? And my lawyer didn't let me testify. And now it's Andrew McCutcheon because Sulay Rios fucked up too bad. Oh, when I called the public defender's office, the fucking secretary, the Puerto Rican secretary, she calls me a crazy motherfucker. Or is that crazy motherfucker again? Yeah, because I caught on to the mafia of Puerto Rican nationalists that I've seen deny service to American veterans here in Puerto Rico for the past 14 fucking years. Danny Aponte won't even give you a meal ticket. But his office is full of Puerto Rican flags and coquis and all that shit. So I really want to know, what's going on at the VA hospital? Why can't I get, paperwork because Jorge Diaz assaulted me, and you're fabricating, disturbing the peace, the most bullshit the police have ever built. Their fabrication, how it starts, altering the peace. Well, if it alters your peace that I was assaulted by your friend who you're covering up, that's not my fucking problem. Like, I got a ticket for being the victim of an assault by a PTSD patient. This short little black officer who's very, very racist towards me, and I have not called a nigger yet. I haven't called him a nigger yet. I might, but I haven't. So, I won't say African American, he doesn't look from Africa. I'll say, burned police officer. He's kind of dark. He gave me a ticket for being the victim of an assault in Baiku. And now we're trying to prove the validity, whatever you call it, the validity of being, getting a ticket for altering the peace within psychiatry. Because the judge says, he can't just be, just acting out, even if it. The judge is actually going around and trying to poke and prod what is and isn't behavior for a psychiatric ward. And the lying floater doctor said that he's never been threatened at the VA. He's never, ever been fucking threatened. And you should have heard the fucking translator. The motherfucker was a comedian. Motherfucker! You should have heard this prick. Puerto Rico, even at the federal fucking level, is the most corrupt piece of shit on the planet. Officer Alvarez, Rivera, Mitchell, the judge's brother, is the lieutenant at the hospital assaulting me. Last time I went, they almost killed my girlfriend. But there's these two very humble officers, Colon and Jesus something. And they're trying to help. Because Officer Colon put it in his statement. He was assaulted by Jorge Diaz. So when I go see my fucking lawyer, maybe he wants to have those statements on fucking hand. Because he's telling me that I want to have the investigator for the made-up probation on our side. Motherfucker, I'm going to tell her all your corrupt shit and everything Michelin did, everything he said in the court, that the prosecutor's a rookie bitch, that the judge doesn't want to do this. Because if he does this, they're going to have to give me money. And they're going to have to take a lot of people out of the VA system. That's not my fucking problem. It's called the law. So if Judge Marcos Lopez doesn't want to fucking do this, it's not my fucking problem. Maybe if his brother, the hacker, the anti-American bitch, Lieutenant Lopez, who stockpiles guns and ammo like a madman for the day that Trump flips the government, he can have his way. You want to see a really crazy fucking veteran? Go look at Lieutenant Lopez from the VA hospital. He thinks it's a fucking game. You all think it's a fucking game. Game's over, motherfucker.